But you have to be prepared This is almost guaranteed Benda yang begitu simple macam offer letter pun dia tak boleh bagi you. In future, kalau ada masalah yang lagi complicated you please don't know dia tidak akan menyelesaikan masalah you.
Hello, hai, Assalamualaikum. Masih lagi bersama dengan saya, host anda, tak lain tak bukan di Merentan Apa Harini. Hari ni memang betul-betul merentan. Kali ni betul-betul merentan. Booking 3 bulan sebelum.
Betul?
Booking 3 bulan sebelum baru dapat appointment hari ni. So, tanpa membuang masa, kita memang nak sembang lama dengan Aunty, iaitu Aunty HR.
Yes, hello.
Nak panggil apa ni?
Aunty pun okay.
Aunty pun okay.
Aunty my pronoun sekarang.
Aunty is your pronouns lah.
Yes, Aunty is my pronoun.
Thank you datang. Sudi juga walaupun
Thank you.
busy.
Walaupun I sudah lambat 1 jam.
Tak apa. Memang I free pun. Tak ada apa pun. Tak ada buat apa pun pagi tadi.
Sama. Same.
So, Aunty, tahu tak Makno memang follow you daripada mula-mula sekali kemunculan TikTok. You buat TikTok tahun bila?
I buat tahun 2022.
Bila masa mula-mula you kat situ I dah follow dah. I
So
dah happy dah. Sebab time tu waktu tahun 2022 I masih lagi bekerja.
Bekerja lah.
I masih pekerja tapi I manage orang lah. Macam I manager lah.
Bos jugalah.
Bos-bos lah, bos kecil.
Bos kecil. Bos tengah.
Position yang paling dibenci lah orang kata kan.
Dan paling susah.
Paling susah.
Actually bos tengah memang sangat susah. Dia kepit kat tengah-tengah.
Betul.
Between bos besar and orang bawah.
Betul. That's why I selalu jadikan your punya apa kata VTT tu as my reference lah. And then lucu pun ada, lucu.
VTT?
Your punya video TikTok lah.
Oh, that's called VTT. Okay.
Betul. Okay. So macam mana datang asal usul tiba-tiba nak buat TikTok ni?
Oh, kenapa I buat TikTok
Biasa kan aunty-aunty mana main TikTok?
Sebab saya bukan sahaja head of HR, I also head of marketing kat company I.
Okay.
Lepas tu, my background bukan marketing tau. I pun macam mangsa-mangsa korang. Satu hari bos datang cakap, kita nak expand you punya role to include marketing.
Time tu masih bekerja. Sekarang pun masih bekerja ke
Sekarang tak bekerja.
Oh, time dulu lah.
Sekarang I manage a small business of my own.
Okay.
But dulu, when I first started TikTok, I bekerja. Lepas tu, biasalah, 4 kerja, 1 gaji. So, bos minta tambah lagi 1 portfolio marketing. Tapi tak tambah gaji.
Tak tambah gaji lah.
Tambah kerja saja. But waktu tu, I tak fasih sangat marketing.
Okay.
I tak tahu. I banyak buat sales. Sales dan marketing dia lain. Jadi banyak budak-budak macam bagi suggestion, kenapa kita tak ada TikTok? Why we don't have Instagram? Then as head of marketing, orang sudah bagi you that tanggungjawab kan? You tak pandai pun kena pandai.
So belajar-belajar lah.
So I belajar, I dengar podcast, marketing guru semua. Lepas tu dia cakap, one of the podcast I follow is Gary Vaynerchuk.
Okay.
So dia akan cerita tau, you kena try to do it yourself and you do it every day.
Okay.
So I cubalah. Okay, so orang minta TikTok, I kena pergi test dulu mah. I tak boleh pakai company brand pergi buat testing.
Yelah.
Sebab bos I sangat particular with branding tau. Selalu kan ada budak-budak kecil sebab kita buat recruitment business.
Okay.
We do recruitment. So in order to recruit, some of the consultant, the recruiters kan, dia akan simpan video TikTok to recruit. Which is how you recruited your staff also kan. Lepas tu dia tak ngam dengan company branding. Bos I akan call tau. Kenapa orang yang simpan ni company logo tak ngam dengan branding?
Yelah.
So I know I cannot use the company account to try. So I pakai account I sendiri lah.
Baru boleh cakap lepas-lepas lah.
Yes!
Baru boleh ada tut. Itu yang best tu.
Sebab it's my personal account.
Yelah,
so I go and try how it works, all those things. So I know it better how to incorporate.
So itu teknik macam starting mula-mula.
It's an experiment.
And then diterima lah oleh bos. Bos kata okay, ngam, cantik.
Some yes, some no. Sebab mulut I celupa kan.
Okay.
But because I brought in more benefit
Okay.
than the disadvantage, more advantage than disadvantage. And also I can understand, I still remember in the early days, kita tak pernah ada KOL dalam company I tau.
Tak pernah ada.
Tak pernah ada orang yang tiba-tiba viral like that. It's all an accident I pun tak tahu. In the midst of I experimenting it, I didn't know. Gradually, I became more popular kan.
Betul?
Lepas tu, bos I pun tak pernah ada pengalaman, ada staff macam ni.
Okay.
So, we betul struggle tau.
Struggle macam mana?
Dia struggle lah. Macam I kena ban by TikTok kan. Bos I tahu. Bos I pun bising tau.
Oh, kena ban? Kena ban sebab apa?
Because you see, at the end of the day, I am identifiable as an employee of my previous company. So when I become and then profile I tinggi dalam company I. Memang orang atas. So when you are orang atas, they want you to behave like the brand.
Yelah.
Kan?
Betul lah.
Tak boleh mencarut-carut. Tapi masalahnya kat TikTok, orang suka I mencarut.
Makin mencarut, makin high engagement.
Betul. Makin mencarut, makin ramai orang pergi like. So, dia sangat susah nak cari itu balance tau.
Adakah disebabkan persona tu sama tak? Maksudnya your persona
sama.
In TikTok and dalam company it's the same?
Actually, kat company, I pun macam tu je.
Oh.
But I also look at my audience. Kalau bos besar ada, of course lah, I low-key sikit. Tapi depan staff I memang menganjing. So we were trying to find that balance. But anyway, last, I have decided to, macam you lah. We decided to take the risk and pivot my career lah. I've been doing this for 20 years already.
Bos tak sayang ke melepaskan orang yang
It was
so resourceful?
I remember the day I resigned. My boss pun macam like, sometimes when you are a very good staff, I angkat bakul I sendiri.
Tak apa, boleh.
I memang sangat good staff, okay? I'm very good with my boss. I'm also very good with my team. But at the same time, bos pun juga pekerja. Bos pun faham what I want and the company cannot give me. Dia nak I stay. But dia pun tak nak stop me from pursuing my career aspiration also. So dia pun kata, I don't know macam mana. But I always say that if your boss is truly a good boss, they will bless you to go.
Betul.
Dia tak akan stop you from getting better. So everybody was, I wouldn't say not happy. They were sad that I'm leaving, but excited for me at the same time.
Masih ada relationship yang baik lah.
Ada. I very important tau. Until few months ago, they still call me because of something they don't understand.
So memang all the way memang HR is your macam niche lah. Memang you punya.
I'm in the industry, kat industry HR, we call it workforce solutions. 20 tahun dah.
20 tahun.
Tapi bukan HR. My background is operations and sales. So I manage P&L.
Oh, okay.
For 18 years dah. I memang tengok business. I memang like very entrepreneurial lah. How our boss taught us to be. Like macam I was a branch manager for a very long time. So when you are branch manager, you kan jaga P&L. I transfer jaga HR 7 tahun. But because my business is HR kan, so we memang know HR from beginning to end. And when I transfer to HR that time kan, I sangat lain punya HR. Saya business HR, I feel.
Oh.
Because we sales background So when we look at HR, we also see like, apa HR boleh buat untuk membantu company?
HR bukan jaga staff je ke?
In a nutshell, yes, but HR can always do more. Let's say you cakap jaga staff. When the staff before they masukkan, dia akan be in touch dengan HR during recruitment process.
Betul?
Dari situ lagi, but in order to help your company to grow, you need to help managers to hire the right talent.
Betul?
So HR there is a lot of pillars tau HR. That is recruitment. Then to make sure you attract the right talent, you ada com and band team. Make sure you punya gaji kompetitif kat you punya market. Lepas tu you sudah angkat orang masuk, then you have to make sure they have continuous training, continuously upskilling. That's when you have L&D there. Then of course, pekerja kan bukan semuanya bagus. Ada semua pun macam-macam binatang dia kat office. Betul tak?
Betul.
And that is when you have the IR team. Nak pergi rotan dia disciplinary action. So there are a lot of pillars in a HR. But of course, in small businesses, that HR is satu orang. Everything combined in one. But if you go to all these very large established company, dia punya HR team memang sangat besar.
Sangat besar.
Sebab everybody is focused on one particular duty. They have the recruitment team, onboarding team, L&D team, the com and band team, payroll team, semua lain.
So sepanjang macam anti kerja kan, macam operational dengan manage people, jaga orang ataupun buat kerja mana lagi senang?
Jaga orang is never easy, okay? Dia tak akan
berbanding dengan kerja buat kerja operation.
Of course, you buat kerja sendiri lagi senang lah. Sebab you tanggungjawab kerja you je. Bila you ada team, semua salah bos.
Tapi naratif dekat social media, most of the time naratif kat social media ni, HR yang paling jahat. HR toxic, HR jaga bos, HR bos jahat. Semua HR. Apa you punya take on that?
I am very fortunate lah. I rasa saya lucky lah kan. All my life HR I okay je. Dia tak toxic. Dia tak bagus sangat. Dia okay lah.
Tapi in general your take on HR toxic, HR jahat.
All my experience with HR before I was HR okay je. I only know how terrible HR is after I keluar social media.
Oh, iya ke?
I terkejut, okay? Number one, I terkejut how uneducated people are with their own employee rights.
Okay.
Like benda macam cuti tahunan lah, probationer lah, MC lah. Dia punya hak sendiri pun dia tak tahu, okay?
Betul.
Dia tak tahu. Then, when they say, oh, my boss did this, dia tak compliant to the law. When I talk to a few SME bosses especially, dia pun tak tahu sebenarnya. Bukannya diorang jahat tau. Diorang betul-betul tak fasih undang-undang. So I find it so shocking, macam culture shock.
Itulah, I kalau macam kat social media pun, bila I live kan, every time I live, I banyak terima orang punya macam luahan perasaan. Dan yang paling I terkejut adalah masih lagi di zaman 2025 ni, masih lagi ada orang kerja tak ada offer letter.
Betul?
Macam mana boleh berlaku benda tu? Macam mana dia boleh form a company? Macam mana? Tapi okey lah, company tu bongok. Tapi kenapa kita as a bekerja, kita allow company tu jadi macam tu?
Betul. I rasa desperate, terdesak. Can you imagine? Kenapa kamu terima kerja tu walaupun you tahu company tu buat salah? Terdesak lah.
So apa benda yang sepatutnya diorang kena buat? Sebab biasanya diorang kata
diorang sebenarnya jangan terdesak. Reject offer je. It's very simple. I kalau diorang sometimes when they ask me what should I do kan, I bagi tahu dia betul terdesak ke tak. Dia cakap yes, aunty very desperate. Sudah 6 bulan I cari kerja tak dapat. Okay. But you have to be prepared lah. This is almost guaranteed lah. Benda yang begitu simple macam offer letter pun dia tak boleh bagi you. In future, kalau ada masalah yang lagi complicated you please don't know dia tidak akan menyelesaikan masalah you. Benda begitu simple pun tak boleh handle. You kena expect in future banyak lagi masalah akan datang. This is what you need to give in for your desperation.
So let's say lah orang tu dah macam,
and lo and behold, ramai kan dia sudah terima kerja tu tanpa offer letter
betul.
kan.
Sebab dia kata bos janji nak bagi, tapi sampai sekarang tak bagi-bagi.
Janji buntut you janji. In corporate if it's not in writing, it's not real, okay? Dia akan dilulu je.
So apa nak kena buat? Berhenti macam tu je. Tak dapat gaji pula.
Okay, legally speaking, an oral contract pun consider as a contract.
Okay.
Tak sepatutnya tulis black and white. It's just that bila you pergi court kan, dia susah sedikit nak pergi proof. Benda-benda macam kalau dia bayar you EPF ke tak? Dia bayar you gaji bulanan ke tak? The conduct of the boss is treating you like an employee. And in 1st January 2023, the Akta Kerja kan, dia sudah tukar. Dia ada satu amendment besar in 1st January 2023. One of the significant amendment was this clause 101C, 101C. It's created for the purpose in the absence tidak ada contract. And then kita nak determine kamu pekerja ke tak. There is a list of things that you can refer to kat clause 101C. Like contohnya, does the boss control your working hours? Does the boss provide you equipment to kerja ke tak? Does the boss pay you frequently on a monthly basis? Not frequently, does they pay you on a fixed period of time?
Salary lah.
Salary lah. If check, then you are considered as an employee.
Even without
contract. So you have to refer to 101C.
Tapi better tak payahlah kerja kat company yang macam Aunty cakap. Offer letter yang semudah tu pun dia tak boleh nak provide. Macam mana in future? Tapi apa orang kata penting?
Actually, there's a law, you know. It's under Employment Regulations 1957. The law states that paling lambat dia kena bagi you offer letter kan is hari pertama you bekerja. Your first day of work is the latest they should give you the letter. Ada undang-undang dia.
Maksudnya kalau tak dapat tu you dah boleh tahu dah red flag lah.
Yes. Maksudnya company ni memang tak ikut undang-undang punya company lah.
Tapi ada juga yang employee yang cerita kat I, dia selama ni I tak tahulah rakyat Malaysia ni naif ke bodoh ke I tak tahu. Uneducated ke apa, kerja dah lama dah, rupanya bila dia berhenti baru dia tahu yang sebenarnya bos dia tak carum EPF sok-sok, tapi dalam payslip ada. Tapi selama hidup ni tak pernah pergi cek EPF sok-sok ke? Tak faham lah.
This is my advice to all of you. Dia miss 1 bulan je you cabut. I pun tak faham I pun tak faham kenapa ada follower kan boleh bagi tahu I, Aunty, I sudah 6 bulan tak bergaji. 6 bulan?
You nak kena tunggu 6 bulan?
Honestly, 1 bulan dia tak bagi I sudah lari dah. Kenapa sampai 6 bulan?
These people yang menyebabkan this macam company-company ni semakin grow. Faham tak maksud I? Sebab you stay, staff-staff macam ni lah yang menyebabkan company-company teruk ni makin berkembang.
Dia tak akan grow, okay? They will never grow. Company like that will fall. You pernah dengar tak company besar started out that journey dengan I tak bayar gaji, tak bayar EPF. Tidak ada, okay? Company dari kecil, they will grow to big companies. Like all these unicorn company, is because they always take care of their employee well. Tak ada satu syarikat lah yang berjaya yang akan bagi tahu I employee welfare is not important. Tidak ada, okay?
Apa pendapat you pula tentang ada setengah-setengah, especially kalau dalam industri macam entertainment ataupun yelah social media.
Entertainment is new to me. Dalam I punya, okay, I come from this very, we are the largest workforce solution company in Asia Pacific.
Wow.
And also in Malaysia, I dare to say that memang sangat besar, Persol Kelly. So we touch a lot of industry. We work with a lot of industry. Entertainment is one that we never service often. Sebab you guys don't use our services. So when I come out to this entertainment business, it's memang sangat baru for me. Now, I get to know your staff, all these entertainment people like you in the entertainment business. Memang species lain lah korang ni.
So macam mana? Sebab I tengok most of macam entertainment, influencer ke whatever lah kan, digital marketing.
Banyak contract for service.
Macam mana? Kebanyakan dia orang macam kerja tu very flexible.
Contract for service.
Macam mana nak buat tu?
Ramai orang freelancer.
Macam mana dia orang kalau nak hire staff, macam mana dia orang nak, perlu tak ada working hours? Offer letter yang jelas.
Okay, contract for service dia tak ketat sangat dia punya law. Dia tak strict sangat. It also can be you come tolong I buat satu podcast macam ni lah. I bayar you RM200. Then you guys pay upfront. I also terima job macam tu. Tak ada offer letter langsung. They hire me as a talent kan. They come in, they just tell me, oh auntie, we want to hire you as a talent, RM300 to do this advertisement macam tu. Macam tu lah. Pakai mulut je. WhatsApp. Habis cerita.
Dapat habis cerita.
Then they just bang in the money, finish
story.
Tak ada agreement semua.
Tapi
Because I think it's an industry norm. But of course, if you are on a long-term partnership, then better ada paper lah. If long-term.
Tapi kalau dia tu nak form a company yang ada staff-staff, dia kena ada offer letter lah.
If you hire, yes.
Macam I.
You hire, yes. If you hire, yes. But depending what you hire. Like let's say besok you ada satu event kan. You nak 60 part-timers yang buat event you. I don't think you will issue 60 offer letters to 60 part-timer kerja satu hari. You pun bayar cash. Ciao macam tu je.
Itu okey lah, tak ada masalah lah.
Ideally, for me, is tak ada masalah lah. The law in this country very funny. As long as tak ada orang bikin report you selamat.
Okay. And then, I nak tanya juga berkenaan dengan punch card, punch in, punch out lah.
Masih ada orang pakai punch card
Bukanlah maksudnya clock in
out, okay.
Macam nak record tu kan. Dia rasa benda tu sebab ada setengah orang rasa macam tak penting benda tu.
Depend on your kerja. If you are on a kerja where it's time sensitive, contohnya bus driver. You tak boleh simply masuk 9.05. You kena masuk 8.30. Sebab you kena datang, prep the bus, and the bus has to be on time, leave at 9 o'clock. It needs to follow schedule. Like receptionist. Apa kerja receptionist? Buka pintu kan? Buku berapa office working hour? 9 to 6, which means 9:50 kena masuk, kena kemas-kemas, buka pintu. Time sensitive.
Tapi dari sudut keselamatan, maksud I macam contoh, sebab setengah orang dia macam dia pandang dari sudut negatif, dia rasa macam bos tak percaya, kenapa
It's not about tak percaya, that's your KPI. And for me, punctuality is one of the easiest KPI to hit. Tak payah pakai otak. You kena datang awal je. Itu je.
Betul?
Kan? Compare to sales, what is your KPI? KPI you kena achieve.
Hit the target.
Kena hit the sales target. You kena pergi cari customer. Kena fikir macam mana. But if your KPI is just to be punctual, I think it's very easy to score A weh.
Yelah, betul.
All you need to do is just to come to office on time. Like my receptionist, we have that. We have a KPI that we say that 95% of the time you have to come in on time. So senang lah dia nak score.
Bukan isu percaya tak percaya.
Bukan isu percaya tak percaya.
Tapi lagi satu, kalau macam contoh, kalau dia tak ada punch card, kalau apa-apa berlaku dekat dia, susah tak nak kita nak claim untuk dia?
Tak. Dia tak susah. Sebab law pun tak bodoh. Kita tahu you kerja, you tak punch card, kita pun tahu you kerja mah. Like in my previous company, we have a lot of recruiters, a lot of salespeople kan. For me, punctuality tak penting. Bila you start kerja tak penting, janji kerja siap.
Depend on...
Like in entertainment, honestly, this is one of the very rare time I late. Normally, I will be early, but the crew is always late.
Tapi memang biasalah, sidai-sidai ni biasa.
It's an industry norm, you see. You know, the first few times, I pun macam irritated. Kenapa selalu I awal, crew lambat? But as I continue my influencer journey, I realized it's an industry norm.
Betul.
Like you pergi show. Not to say all show don't start punctual. Biasanya is half an hour late.
Betul.
Sangat normal.
I pun dah biasa je, kadang-kadang kita dah tawar, kadang-kadang orang tak lambat. Jadi kita dah tahu dah kalau
so it's okay lah. So I think it also depend on the culture of the industry itself.
Okay, faham. Tapi yang I nak tekankan hari ni adalah sebab I macam I cakap tadi kan sebelum kita start kan, I cakap I pernah manage orang as a manager, I juga pernah di-manage. Dan sekarang I jadi business owner lah kan. Tapi I tengok kan, I nak tahu lah apa pandangan you as a HR. Sebab HR kat tengah-tengah antara boss dengan staff kan.
Yes.
Tapi most of the time, ni pandangan peribadi I. Sebab I manage orang, jadi manager agak lama juga. I rasa tak kebanyakan, bukan semua. Yes, I mengaku bos memang ada yang jahat, ada yang kan. Tapi tak semua employee pun baik pun I rasa.
Betul. Bukan semua employee baik juga guys. Betul.
Sebab I dah rasa terlampau penat dengan komplain bos jahat, bos toksik, HR jahat. Apa you punya macam personal experience yang you boleh katakan yang tak semua bos jahat pun. Sebab I rasa not fair tau. I rasa macam semua bos je jahat.
But semua salah bos is betul.
Semua salah bos is betul maksudnya.
Semua salah bos. Okay. If you will have high turnover in your company, ramai orang berhenti.
Definitely bos salah.
It's definitely boss.
Mesti orang kau tak betul manage orang lah.
Tak betul manage orang. Banyak benda lah. Gaji tak betul, kerja tak betul, waktu bekerja tak betul. Banyak benda yang tak betul. Tak semestinya pekerja betul. Tapi bos memang tak betul. I always say this, two wrongs don't make a right.
Maksudnya susah nak memahami Aunty punya analogi tu.
Yang mana satu? Semua salah bos.
Semua salah bos, staff pun tak semua betul tapi semua salah bos.
Itu memang semua salah bos. You bagi saya satu contoh, kenapa orang berhenti?
Kalau staff yang tak berdisiplin?
Dia berhenti sendiri ya. Okay. Normally salah bos mana?
Okay.
That buat background check bila dia hire.
Okay, I faham dah maksudnya. Maksudnya
your recruitment process kena look into it. Kalau you cakap, okay, I sangat bos yang terbaik lah, okay? Tapi kenapa semua orang yang I ambil tu semua taik, kan? I pun nak faham recruitment process you buat apa.
Kau ambil je ke semua orang dalam dunia?
You ada interview ke?
Okay.
You ada buat like personality test ke? You ada buat background check ke? You ada check ke tak? For me, reference check sangat penting.
Macam you buat macam mana? Reference check?
I buat reference. I always do reference check. I'm a strong believer of reference check. Because ramai akan apply for job kan? Like when you first started your business, you put up a video that you are looking for PA. Lepas tu you share with me around 40 plus application kan? All these 40 lebih orang yang come and apply to you, you kenal tak?
Tak kenal langsung lah.
You tak kenal langsung. But you interview kan?
Interview.
Bila you interview, berapa lama you interview diorang? 30 minutes, 1 hour?
1 hour plus lah.
Mana you tahu dia bohong ke tak?
Betul.
You pun tak tahu.
Tak tahu, memang tak tahu.
You kenal orang kenal dia kan? You pun tak tahu mah. Who is the best person to ask? Ex-boss dia.
Kat resume ke kita kena
Sometimes they put it on resume, sometimes they don't. But for me, I want to hear another person punya review pasal orang ni. Dia macam pergi cari tempat baru makan. You nampak
tapi
ada,
tante kalau kat resume tu
you nampak restoran baru buka kan? You nak pergi cuba. But kawan you cakap, I pernah pergi. Then you akan tanyakan, sedap ke tak? Macam mana harga dia? Ambience dia okay ke tak? Then kalau kawan you recommend, most likely you will go. You want to hear the experience of someone working with this person. Experience dia buruk pun tak apa. Nak tahu je macam mana perasaan dia nak manage orang ni. Apa pengalaman kamu sebagai ex-boss dia? That is why reference check is very important.
So you memang akan percaya dekat resume dia ke ataupun you tak akan percaya sebab kadang-kadang itu kau team je mah.
Resume sekarang is getting harder to believe sebab ada ChatGPT dah. Dulu tidak ada ChatGPT. Sekarang kan ChatGPT boleh tulis macam dia boleh terbang.
Semua hebat lah, semua bandai lah.
But that is why you have the interview process. Sometimes people will say, okay, can you tell me about your working experience? Dan orang cakap, Aunty, kenapa diorang tanya? Diorang tak nak baca resume ke? Orang tanya, nak dengar lah. You punya jawapan konsisten tak dengan resume you? Jangan nanti you cerita lain, resume you nanti tak match kan?
Tak match lah.
Maksudnya you pun ada masalah macam ni. Betul tak? Resume orang people will always highlight what is good about them.
Dan macam mana kita nak filter selain daripada
interview? You have to learn how to ask the right question.
So apa you punya macam kriteria? You nak tahu orang ni penipu ke? Boleh buat kerja ke? Tak boleh kerja?
Selalu tanya soalan peribadi.
Contoh?
Nak kahwin ke? Plan untuk ada anak ke?
Sebab apa?
Saja.
You nak tengok dia true
Not to say
colour
true.
dia lah.
Okay, like for example, one of the things yang I selalu tanya, if you are a single parent, I sangat particular dengan ni. Kalau you are single parent, you have young children, I want to know, children sakit siapa jaga? Because this is a common problem among single parent. Dia tak ada help semua tu kan.
Tak
Dia
ada support system.
Dia tak ada support system. And in my industry, it's a very stressful industry. I need to know what is your support system sebab I tak nak stress tambah stress. Then some of them, actually I have one staff she betul like single macam tidak ada orang tolong dia. Parents tak tolong, tak ada siblings tolong semua tu kan. He said, I will have to take leave if my children are sick. They are my priority. I find the answer is very honest, which I can accept. So I already foresee bila dia punya anak sakit kan, dia akan cuti. Which means this person has a high tendency for emergency leave. As a boss, can I accept or not? I can accept. So I terima je lah.
Tapi apa cut off dia?
Tak ada cut off lah. Sebab she also came with very good referral.
Oh, okay lah.
Somebody recommended her. And I did ask about, what do you think about her emergency leave? From what she told me, memang selalu ada emergency leave. I said it's doable because she's very responsible. Although she's on emergency leave, she will make sure kerja dia siap.
Then okay lah. Tak ada masalah.
There was one time, even funny, we did one employee, one candidate lah, came for interview, told us she ada sakit, period.
Okay, period pain.
She said
Cramp lah, apalah.
She bagi tahu very upfront, confirm every bulan she will MC.
Lepas tu?
But when we check with the boss also said the same thing. But she will do the targets for you. It was a sales position. So we take in.
Okay lah.
But it's true lah. Every month she MC lah.
Terima je lah. Asalkan kerja dia sampai.
Sebab she's not entirely perfect. Sometimes she hit, sometimes she miss. But on average, she hit. So we okay je with the arrangement. So I think during interview, actually everybody, even bad bosses pun okay je. You turn the seat around. Can you terima this kind of boss or not? Contohnya, a micromanaging boss.
Okay.
You also can interview balik the boss. What type of boss are you? Like me, I tell them very upfront. You can see how I talk. Mulut I sangat celupa. I cannot hire strawberry. When I say something, half the time is offensive. Lepas tu kata-kata I kan, walaupun I sopan tapi dia menusuk hati.
Masuk ke dalam jantung.
Yes. It's very normal. Semua staff I complain benda yang sama.
Okay. Then macam you handle strawberry?
I tell them upfront. I tell you, you cannot be a strawberry. I'm telling you upfront if you accept this mission to be my staff,
okay,
you kena tahan lasak. Must have a very good sense of humor. Dalam advertisement, I also put it besar-besar. Candidates without a good sense of humor shall not apply.
Sama. Okay, lepas tu?
Macam lah. I think everybody just have to be very transparent, even your own weaknesses. Like me, I bagi tahu, I am not particular with orang punya punctuality. But I am particular if you late, you tak bagi tahu.
Itu memang tak boleh.
Itu irks me. I say that if you are stuck in the jam 8:45, you know you're supposed to start work at 9, text lah. Sorry late.
Betul? Tapi macam mana you nak handle?
Itu je I minta.
Sebab dia ada ni tau, late dengan habitual late. Macam mana you nak bezakan?
For me, habitual late pun okay je. Janji kerja siap. Ada orang habitual late juga tau. Ada.
Tapi you tak nampak ke benda tu dia tak macam not showing respect to orang lain punya masa?
Change their working hours. I have one time, one staff, but this is a true story, staff I do, she's always late. And she's not 5-10 minutes late, She late macam like setengah jam, 45 minit kind of late.
Okay.
Like habitual lah. Every other day she will be late. And we tried everything. We also did this shitty thing macam lah. Kalau you lambat bayar RM10, all these things, she happily bayar je. But that's not my point. I tak minat you punya duit pun. I minat you datang kerja on time. Okay. So one day I tanya, kenapa you selalu lambat? This is her story. I don't know what is her religion. She said, every morning 5 o'clock I kena bangun, I pray.
Okay.
My prayer is very intense. After I finish my praying, I have to take a rest.
Okay.
After I go back to sleep, it's very hard for me to get back up again.
Okay.
I don't want to stand in between she and her God.
Okay.
So I said, why don't we do like this? We change your working hours. Instead, from 9 to 6, we change you from 10 to 7. Because our job is not time sensitive. Dia bukan receptionist mah.
Okay.
She also can be a successful recruiter if she work from 10 to 7 instead of 9 to 6. And ini, like zaman dulu-dulu tak ada work from home, that kind of trend macam tu. Otherwise, today I will offer her to work from home. And because of this change, kita want to make sure orang jangan gossip, jangan dengki ya. I have to do an announcement in the branch.
Oh.
Okay. Of course you have to. When you do
Nanti orang
exception,
kata,
you favoritism pula. Kenapa dia buat salah, the company go all the way out to tutup kesalahan dia.
untuk fit dengan dia pula.
So, but you also need to understand she is also a performer.
Okay.
Tak ada disiplin je. So we give and take and compromise and meet in the middle. So I changed her working hours. She was also a senior consultant, so we trust her to lock up after that. Then we did a short announcement. Everybody okay, tak buat bising. After that, she's always 15 minutes early lah.
Yelah sebab dia awal lah sebab dia.
But she will miss the morning briefing. Because of her, I cannot change the briefing from 9 to 10. She will miss the briefing. I say the one thing, if I do this one, you will miss the morning briefing. Anything you need to catch up later. And I don't want the excuse because you did not attend morning briefing, you did not know it. It's your job every day to catch up. So I also assign her a buddy. Your job is to update her if there's anything important that she missed during morning briefing. Macam tu lah. Give and take.
Kita meet in the middle lah.
We meet in the middle. When you compromise,
Tapi tak
when you
kerasa.
compromise, nobody is happy. Everybody have to sacrifice something to get something.
Tapi nanti ada orang lain pula. Oh macam tu lah. I pun nak lambat jugalah. Macam mana nak handle?
Okay lah. Perform lah.
Okay, kalau macam
I'm very flexible with performers, really. You perform.
mesti perform.
Mesti.
Kalau dia ada disiplin dan dia tak perform,
You tak perform, tak ada disiplin, sudah akan kena show cause letter, tunggu termination.
oh ini dalam kes performer sahaja.
Of course, when you are a performer, you have privilege to demand. Just because you have that privilege doesn't mean the company needs to give in. Depend on your boss. Macam tu lah. Sebab indeed in the recruitment business very hard to find a performing recruiter tau. Betul susah, sangat susah. So when you have one, you memang kena jaga. Really. I have another staff lagi cun, okay. She's a very friendly staff but the most unhelpful.
Oh dia macam baik tapi dia tak perform langsung.
Dia perform. She performs and she also one of the very rare staff who go back on time every day. But managed to exceed target. One thing only I noticed that's different about her. Totally unhelpful. She will not help you do anything. She will not help to pick up the phone. She will not help to wash the dishes in the pantry. It's because she focus je kat kerja dia.
Jadi macam you handle orang macam tu?
I okay je.
As long as kau hit target suka hati kau lah.
Ya lah. Because she's friendly. She will say also because she cantik kan. So she
Beauty
will say
privilege lah.
Yeah. That is a true privilege, okay.
Betul.
What I call the pasu bunga. Nampak cantik je tapi tak berguna. And because she's friendly, so she is unhelpful lah, but she will say no to you. No, I got no time. I got other work to do. Every time she will say, I got no time. I got my own job to do.
Oh.
Which you also cannot blame her, ma.
Betul lah.
But because she cantik, she happy, orang pun okay je lah, tutup sebelah mata. Iya.
Kalau orang yang staff yang kaki komplain, pernah jumpa tak? I memang pernah jumpa orang tu komplain je. Hidup dia
I probably one of them.
So, macam mana? Sebab kadang-kadang I tengok orang-orang yang komplain ni kerja dia tak perform mana pun. Dia ordinary, biasa-biasa je. Tapi dia complain, dia memang complain gila-gila. Complain all the time.
It depends on the boss lah. Nak stop dia dari complaining ke tak. I also have staff who like to complain. Especially the tua ones. Sorry for tua ones.
Senior-senior mana?
Senior one. Memang.
Then buat macam mana?
Memang kuat. What they call it membebel.
Biar je lah.
Depend what they complain about. So, also depend on their seniority. But I don't allow this kind of thing. I will sit them down. Kalau dia complain with another colleague, we will do this round table thing. Okay, let's sort it out. I don't want to hear about this anymore. Let's sort it out here and now. Lepas tu, you buat that kind of mediation, it's not enough tau. Satu kali, dia akan maybe low profile sekejap. But you also need to know, when you do all this kind of mediation, people will walk out from the meeting tak happy juga.
Kat dalam tu je macam
They will still ada dendam dia simpan dalam hati dia. Like, why am I in this mediation meeting? I complain salah ke? Dia buat salah, I complain salah ke? They will always say that. But step by step, we want to gradually help to bond. That's why ada team bonding punya activity lah. Ada team building to try to bond you all. And one team building is not going to fix anything. One mediation is not going to fix anything. It takes a lot of consistency and follow up after that.
Faham.
Macam
pergi kursus HR hari ni.
Ada masalah
Okay,
dunia.
apa macam I kan, I punya pandangan I punya perception terhadap kerja, I memang dah set dalam mind I, kerja ni memang akan susah, akan ada orang ini, ada orang itu. Macam I dah memang get ready or get prepared myself untuk kerja bukan vacation memang akan. Kan kalau enjoy all the time tu is vacation lah. Kalau tak ada susah langsung.
You have to know, vacation you keluar banyak duit tau. Kerja duit masuk.
Tapi I sekarang ni dihujani oleh banyak sangat Gen Z especially yang baru masuk dalam industri, yang dia punya komplain tu macam kawan-kawan macam suka cakap belakang, toxic, bos toxic, macam banyak sangat problem, kerja penat, bos pushy dan sebagainya, macam very stressful.
Strawberry lah.
So macam mana kita nak handle? Macam I punya staff kan semua Gen Z kan.
I love working with Gen Z.
So macam mana?
I banyak belajar dari Gen Z. One of the things that I belajar from them work-life balance.
Okay.
I Gen X. Apa yang I tahu pasal work-life balance? I only know how to work. But when the Gen Z taught me how to work-life balance, at first I pun carut orang tahu. Like contohnya, I nampak orang macam pukul 6 sudah start packing, which is correct lah. Their working hours until 6 kan. They start pack their things kan. I akan sindir tau. Nak balik dah?
Ada anak kat rumah ke? Kan? Anak ada kat rumah ke nak tunggu?
I was that boss, you know. Then I thought like, what is this work? When this work-life balance thing become noisier in the internet kan? And I love the pop culture. I selalu kat internet. I said, let me try. Let me cuba I sendiri balik pukul 6. Apa perasaan dia? And I remember the first time I try, I keluar dari rumah kan, masih ada matahari lah.
Feels so much different kan? Kan?
I try balik rumah ada matahari. Biasanya ada bulan je. But as I tried it, I love it.
Betul?
I feel less stress, less tense.
Banyak masa kat rumah.
Banyak masa rumah. And then sometimes when I sudah siap makan all, I tengok jam kan, baru pukul 8:30 je. Before that masih kat office tau. But sekarang sudah siap makan, sudah ready, can go to bed, can tengok TV. It's fantastic.
So nothing
But
wrong
not every day is like that. Certain days masih kerja sampai 11-12 malam juga. Tapi dia sudah jarang sikit. And I leverage a lot on technology to help my work to be more efficient. Sekarang semua cerita AI kan. AI ni, AI tu. Zaman I tidak ada chat GPT, okay? Nak draft satu memo kena 1 hari. Tapi sekarang you draft satu memo 5 minit
saja. So boleh balik awal. Tak ada masalah lah.
Balik awal. and you come and think about it lah. The amount of output the generation today is producing with shorter time because of technology, it's more or less or even more than the output of the older generation. Betul.
Yelah, sebab dulu take longer time
Yes.
untuk produce something, satu benda yang kecil je.
Yes. Like I give you one contoh. I have one staff, old school, also Gen Xer like me. Dia tak reti sangat buat Excel tau. So bila ada report yang banyak data, kena come out with analysis. Oh, she struggles, she will take 3 days, okay.
Untuk buat data je.
Just to analyze, sort the data sebab tak pandai sangat buat Excel.
Lah.
But if I give the same job to a young person who is more Excel literate kan, maybe half a day,
Siap dah.
he can give me a rough cut of the report dah. Technology, very important. ChatGPT. The other day I attended a class AI for SME business. How to use AI. And betul lah, banyak benda memang you can develop using AI.
Tapi
It's
banyak
correct.
orang sangat macam ada tanggapan yang negatif terhadap guna AI. Nanti dia kata akan menghasilkan orang-orang yang bodoh. Tapi kita kan jangan
Tak.
jadi bodoh.
Problem with pakai orang AI nowadays, especially ChatGPT, you pernah baca komen-komen atau artikel tak? Ini ChatGPT tulisnya.
Betul? I boleh tahu?
You boleh tahu kan?
Betul?
As a genuine content creator, we know. Sebab there are certain words we don't use. Contohnya, itu dash panjang tu.
Betul?
You tak ada simbol tu dalam keyboard tu. Kecuali kalau you copy paste dari ChatGPT.
Betul. And then kita tahu humanize punya sound macam mana.
We know that ChatGPT pun try to humanize, but the way they humanize fake sikit. Like trying too hard macam tu. So the problem orang jelak dengan chat dengan all this, not chat,
AI
anything AI lah. Because everybody is using it. When everybody is using it, it become a common tool kan? Become nothing special. Semua seorang sudah pandai. Dia sudah tak special dah. You use AI to assist
sahaja
your work, to alleviate your work, not to replace your work. I banyak. Sometimes to produce satu poster kan, I kid you not lah, I kena pakai 3-4 AI, okay. Contohnya, I pakai Canva to design a poster, but you have to put it the right prompt kan. And I feel at this point of time, Canva punya prompt memang bodoh sikit, tak faham apa I cakap. So when they generate the image, I know what I want. But ChatGPT faham, because I use ChatGPT, because AI is all about it's a learning language kan. The more you use, the more they learn about you. And because ChatGPT know me so well, I will use ChatGPT to generate the prompt for me. Actually, I will use a few things. I will use Notebook LM to analyze the data. What is trendy right now? Then I feed the analysis into ChatGPT. Then from ChatGPT, I generate the prompt. Then I feed back to Canva.
Oh, like that.
So sometimes to produce a good work, you need to use like bukan one app. You need to use 3-4 apps.
You kena integrate semua benda.
Plus your originality, punya creativity, and your innovativeness. You have to inject your own personality in it. Then you come up with a nice looking poster. Macam tu.
Faham?
Only designer will faham this lah.
Faham.
Sebab orang cakap kan, why do I need to hire designer? Pakai Canva okay lah. Kalau standard use, setakat standard Canva okay lah.
Betul. Tadi, jap, I nak patah balik kepada strawberry.
Okay, strawberry.
Tadi you kata you cannot stand strawberry.
I not to say cannot stand. I'm a very impatient person.
Okay.
Strawberry will suffer under me. Dia nangis kan?
Biasanya
I maki lagi.
Gen Z
tambah lagi dia nangis.
diassociatekan dengan strawberry generation.
Yes.
So macam mana you? Sebab you kata you banyak belajar daripada Gen Z, tapi
Yes.
Gen Z juga adalah most of the time dia relatekan dengan strawberry generation.
I shut the fuck up. Betul. I zip my mouth je. I tahu bila I meluahkan perasaan I kan, it will not end well. So I keep quiet. I have learned to pause, take a moment, digest, think before I speak.
So you akan macam reconstruct you punya word lah before you nak cakap.
I pause. A good way to pause, minum air. That is why in my office kan, selalu got one bottle of water there. I kena minum air, tenangkan diri I dulu, baru I cakap.
Okay, since I kat sini pun I nak belajar banyak daripada you. Okay, macam you memang pernah bekerja dan sekarang pun hire orang.
Yes.
Apa 3 ataupun you kalau bagi contoh 3 lah. 3 red flag employer
Employer red flag.
punya red flag
When
yang
you see employer lah,
macam at least kita ni boleh beware. Jangan masuk kerja kat company tu. Dan juga 3 red flag employee pula.
pekerja lah. Okay, we start at employer senang. Senang je nak cari bos. If you start work, you see anything not compliant in the contract, that is a red flag. I don't know whether boss tahu ke tak tahu ke. If even boss tak tahu, if you bring it up, then boss tell you things like, oh, this is how our company is company policy. When it's clearly not compliant, that is a red flag. You sudah tahu dah boss ni tak ikut undang-undang, tak payah. Contohnya macam tadi you cerita
Offer
tu
letter lah.
Offer letter tidak ada lah.
Okay.
Okay. If you have any question you ask your boss, especially this question I like to ask during this interview, why are you hiring for this job? Why are you hiring for this position? Ada cerita dia. I say like, because our company...
kita tanya boss tu.
Kita tanya boss lah. It's okay. It's always okay to ask question. Because it's not only the boss is interviewing you. You are also deciding. Everybody can understand this. We spend more waking hours in the office at work than with our family.
Betul?
So you want me to make that kind of sacrifice? It needs to be worth my time.
Betul.
That is why it's also important for you to interview the boss. Because honestly, if you want to grow the career ladder, your relationship with your boss has to be at a minimum 9 out of 10. I just spoke. Yes, I just spoke about this before I came here. Even if it's a 7 or 8, it will not be good enough. Boss will only promote those who they trust. Betul tak? Will a boss promote someone you don't trust? No. So you also need to earn the boss trust. So the boss is very important. Anyway, coming back, kata bebel sampai mana dah. So one of the questions I like to ask is, why are you hiring for this position? And depending on the answer, it will reflect somehow the culture of the company. If they say we are hiring because we have promoted this person, we are looking for this person's replacement. Sebab the other person sudah promoted, then you know there's career progression in this company. Or you say that, we are expanding our business, we are increasing the sales team size. Then you know the business is expanding. It's always a good sign. But what if they say that, we are replacing somebody who have resigned? Itu yang you kena tahu tu.
You kena tahu kenapa dia resign ni.
Kenapa dia resign? So if a boss is transparent on the get-go, it's a good to go. But kalau you tengok bos tu macam like, it's none of your business.
Okay, yeah.
You're
Jawapan
just a
dia lah.
pekerja. Then you know lah, this is a red flag. Bos tak ada benda boleh bincang pun.
Okay, faham.
You can always ask question and look at the demeanor of the boss. Then you also have to see the boss overall punya, how to say it their aura.
Okay. Dia punya
like
vibe lah.
This is very hard to tell. Like, you can always ask difficult question. Like, what type of boss are you? What is that one thing that irritates you a lot? I think that is also a very good question.
Barulah
to
tips
ask.
lah. Baru pertama kali I dengar orang suruh tanya, dalam interview kita tanya bos.
Yeah, what is it that irritates you a lot? Because I want to be prepared. I want to try to avoid that to irritate you. Like, contohnya for me, I get irritated macam the Sabrina Carpenter song Menchala. Slow, useless.
Pasu bunga.
Pasu bunga. I memang cannot, okay. I can like hantu.
So better you tanya dulu so you dapat get yourself
So
prepared
at least
lah.
they know prepared. At least they know what is my thing. Like for me, I am for MC even for MC, I will be the type of boss as ask you sakit apa. I know you don't have to tell me, but on the get-go, it's also a red flag on the employee terbalik. If I ask you all these personal questions, I understand this is the first time we meet, right? But if you cannot be honest with me on the get-go, because I am going to be very honest with you, whatever you ask, I'm going to answer. But when I ask you in return, you tak jawab, it's okay lah. Tak payah.
Faham.
Sebab hari pertama sebelum tak ada chemistry dah.
So, macam nak kerja?
Jangan menyusahkan diri kita sendiri.
Okay, so red flag untuk employee pula?
Employee, that was the one I said. When you ask them things, they don't. Defensiveness is a very important one. If you give them feedback on the spot, something that you see they can do better, how do they take the feedback? Because as a boss, you most likely kan akan banyak complain you punya staff.
Yelah, betul.
But we say it, we giving feedback lah. For them, they will think you're complaining about them lah kan. So I also want to see their reaction. Like, are they very defensive? Then you try to correct them. Are they defensive or not?
So
you know what you are expecting. Adakah pekerja ini akan banyak alasan bila dia buat salah? That is a red flag kan? Another red flag would be if they are late, they didn't inform you.
I pun tak boleh.
All these small nuances thing. Like, do they answer a phone call halfway the interview? Or at least they say, I'm so sorry, I really have to take this call, it's very urgent. Or they just like, manners. Tidak ada manners. Itu pun satu red flag. I pernah interview budak. Tengah interview dia kan, dia macam ni, show me the hand.
Ada phone call?
Tak cakap sorry, tak cakap apa.
So manners pun salah satu benda yang you memang sangat pandang lah.
Yes, I believe mutual respect is very
attitude
important.
Lah maksudnya kan?
Yeah, attitude.
Kalau
Technical skills I tak berapa sangat. Depending what role I'm hiring, of course technical skills is there lah, but it would not be a red flag for me. If they want to learn, they will want to learn. Then another red flag would be, you talk about respect, there's a lot of things. How you dress is also respect, okay? When you come for interview, ada sikat rambut you ke tak?
betul?
Because you need to understand, I'm a high flyer in my company, you know. For me to come and interview you personally, my masa is very mahal.
Tiba-tiba kau datang, rambut pun tak sikat. Memang kau nak kena lah kan?
Maybe dia bagi tahu ini fashion. Grudge. Macam tu grudge. That's why I always advise people kan, try to dress up a bit.
Properly.
Kena
Decent.
neat and tidy lah. I know nowadays casual is the norm thing, but at least has to be neat and tidy. Your tone of voice also very important. And I always like to tell them to reiterate me their working experience. Again, want to check dia consistent tak dengan dia punya resume. Banyak kali, okay, I tangkap dia tak consistent, especially when, you know, they leave out certain employer from their resume. Especially the latest one. They will put there current.
Okay.
But sebenarnya itu dua company yang lalu. Lepas tu, I selalu akan carut, did you apply a job with me with an outdated resume? So obvious kan?
Yelah.
If you say current, I expect you working there currently. But you tell me sudah berhenti 1 year ago.
Not current anymore.
It's not current anymore. So did that? Did you apply a job? Which for me is a no.
It's no.
What are you hiding? I rather people be more transparent. But I understand why people do that. If you stop kerja 1 tahun kan, memang orang ada dia punya reservation nak ambil you.
Nah, yelah sebab kenapa? Apa lama sangat gap tu kan?
There are a lot of reasons. Maybe I have very young children, my father is sick. But doesn't mean we don't give another chance. That is when the cover email to explain yourself is very important. And I always read their cover email.
Faham? Antara attitude dengan
Aptitude,
dengan
technical skill.
technical skill, you pilih mana?
Attitude lah. Attitude can train.
Experience over attitude?
Attitude I cannot train, you know.
Okay, kalau attitude over experience, dia memang very experienced personal. Experienced person lah.
Okay.
Tapi dia tak ada
Generally speaking, I always go for attitude.
Attitude number 1.
It's always number 1. But if it's a very serious project that requires experience, sometimes I can tutup sebelah mata.
lah.
I have high performing staff, attitude to the sky, okay. Memang tak boleh tahan. If I tahan lah. Eventually I tak tahan, I transfer dia je. Tai chi the problem to another manager.
Okay. Last. Okay.
Okay.
Last sebelum kita end. Kalau ada satu culture kerja, work culture yang you rasa Malaysia kena ubah, apakah itu?
Harmonious, racist and harmony. In Malaysia, everybody is fucking racist, okay? Semua orang racist, betul.
Yo.
But you just need to racist in harmony.
Okay.
Nak sindir orang, jangan lebih-lebih. Must know the limit. But it's okay. Harmonious. Workforce harmony is very important. We have to know where our limits are.
Tapi kalau you tanya I pernah kerja, ada 3 je company yang I pernah kerja. Satu, memang multi-culture, multi-race company. Satu lagi, Chinese, I seorang je Melayu. Satu lagi yang ketiga, semua Melayu. Okay, so I rasa dia memang kena ada campur. Dia memang kena ada pelbagai bangsa. Kalau company betul besar lah especially. Dia kena ada Chinese.
But even company besar, they campur-campur, they have their cliques one. You will see at the end, dia macam filter
of
juga.
course lah,
The Cina, the Melayu, the Indian. A gang.
Dia bukan ada gang lah. Tapi
dia mesti ada gang dia.
I suka sebab macam contoh kalau hari raya kita dapat cuti, dia orang akan kerja.
Yes.
Hari Cina, kalau hari Chinese New Year, dia orang cuti, Melayu dengan India kerja.
Actually, if you are the only Chinese in Melayu company, it's still okay. Sebab semua orang boleh berbahasa kan. It's Malaysia. Yang susah sikit, if you are the only Malay in Chinese company, semua orang cakap Cina, you tak faham.
Ya, dia macam ni. I pernah kerja dekat macam semua Cina, I seorang je Melayu. Tapi kita kena fikir rasional juga tau. Pada I lah. Macam kadang-kadang diorang kesian kat I. Macam lunch hour kan.
Must go halal place kan.
Takkanlah diorang nak kena compensate untuk I hari-hari. Diorang pun nak makan bak kutih juga. Betul. Kan? Yes. So dia jadi macam keadaan dia macam awkward tau. Last I kena faham sendiri yang I lah yang kena pergi makan sendiri.
Yes.
Tapi sometimes sebulan 2 kali diorang akan ajak lah I pergi makan kedai mamak.
That is nice.
So I rasa kalau satu bangsa dominance pun tak best sangat. Macam semua Melayu pun dia macam tak ada cabaran sangat.
Sometimes that is the principle, birds of the same feather will flock together.
Betul, of course lah.
Macam I noticed this for so many organization. Your majority of your team kan selalunya kan akan ikut boss tu. Like your department head is Chinese like me, like me Chinese. I think I'm one of the very rare managers. I tell you, I tak nak Cina, cukup dah. But you see, don't know the universe. As a Chinese, I will attract Chinese.
Yelah.
Just like your staff here, you Malay kan? Mostly Malay.
Yelah.
Very hard to attract a Chinese to come.
Betul lah.
Very hard to attract an Indian to come.
Unless kalau company tu dah jadi semakin besar dan besar lah, maybe lah.
Diversity is important lah, but I won't say it's like critical. You don't just because of diversity, you limit your talent potential.
Okay.
Just so happen semua Melayu, let it be je lah.
Betul.
Guest can be Chinese mah.
Boleh, no problem. Okay, so last kali I nak betul-betul Aunty bagi tahu semua kat Gen Z di luar sana yang
Gen
baru
Z.
bekerja,
yang
maybe selalu stress kat tempat kerja. What is your advice? And then kita bye-bye.
It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel like shit. It's always okay. Hidup you akan naik, akan turun lagi. Paling penting when you are done feeling sorry for yourself, you're done crying, you are done blaming the world, you're done blaming God is unfair, you get back up and you go back up. don't victimize yourself. Always take your destiny in control on your own hands. Stop complaining. Jangan merentan sangat.
Biar aunty kita je komplain.
Jangan
komplain lagi.
Korang jangan merentan sangat.
Okay, thank you very much Aunty. Nanti
Thank you so much for having me.
Kalau korang ada apa-apa nak komen, boleh komen. Maybe ada part 2 ke?
Yes.
Boleh jemput
Yes.
Aunty lagi.
Walaupun dia 55 km away from my house.
Thank you very much. Jangan lupa komen, like and share. Thank you very much Aunty.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.